Hey, this is Nick Swardson, and this is probably the craziest party that I remember from my childhood. I was 14 years old, and I hung out with a lot of, with the shady crowd. We had starter jackets and silver chains and hats on sideways. So there was like this one kid who was like extra shitty. He was crashing in this abandoned house, like super old, like the yard was all cruddy. You know, one night we're like, let's just fucking break in there and like we'll throw a fucking big ass party. So we go into this place, we get a fucking bunch of bottles of booze, and we're partying, and we're boozing, we're just pounding vodka, whatever the hell we could get our hands on. Anything that was breakable, we would break. We would break light bulbs, through the bathtub down the stairs, we were graffitiing. So we just totally decimate this house. And then everybody's like kind of like starting to pass out. So this kid decides to go up on the top floor and throw a Molotov cocktail. So he lights a Molotov cocktail, throws it against the wall. Of course, has no plan on how to put the fucking fire out that he just set. So he ran downstairs and was screaming, and we were all like hungover and fucking fucked up. He was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So we all escape out of this house, and it's totally torched. The next day, there's cops everywhere surrounding the neighborhood. We looked out the window, we were smoking weed, which made it even more paranoid. And I turned to my buddy, I go, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. The cops are gonna come, they're gonna find us. So I took off my starter jacket, I took off my chain, took off my hat, I put on like a polo shirt that I found in his closet, and I put on these like tiny little tennis shorts, and I grabbed a tennis racket and I walked out the back of his door and walked in through this whole sea of police, and they're all staring at me. I'm like walking with my tennis racket, I look like this nice kid from, you know, the 80s. The city bus pulls up and I jump on it, and I take it home like 10 blocks to my house. And I called my friend and I was like, I made it home, and just as I talked to him on the phone, the cops broke in the door and they were all arrested. I was the only one that got away. Yep.